Booting up system. Loading.
Gabriel Valentine.
Loading.
Dan Brozo. This is the Digital Lizards of Doom show live at Meltdown.
Welcome to the DLOD show, guys. Dan, pay attention. We gotta do a show now.
There's so many games, dude.
Pay attention.
No, I know we're rolling, but I'm sorry.
Anyways, welcome to the DLOD show, guys.
This is our second on-location one that we've done.
Dan.
2 in a row.
Is this our second? No, it's not.
I mean, in a row.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Dang. I want to play some Simpsons, man.
But
I'm sorry,
we are here at the amazing Coin Op game room.
If you guys have a barcade in your city, go support it, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
because they're
you
awesome.
probably already do if you're watching our show. You go to barcades. I don't enough, man.
I know.
I need to go to barcades way more.
We're going to change that.
We're definitely going to change that.
Yep. And you know what else we're going to do?
Talk about comics?
Talk about comic books.
I knew it. Dizzy Doom's Comic Boom. Let's talk about some comics, right?
Let's do
That's
it.
like one of the things we do on the show. I picked, dude, you know I'm all about the art style.
Always.
So, like, I picked one based on art style today.
It looks pretty tight.
It's called Noir. Well, I'll just be like, it's a rainy day. New York City. New York.
New York.
It's dark. There's bad guys.
We kind of have
There's
like a New York
superheroes.
theme on today's episode.
Oh, yeah. Our guest is from New York. This one's called Noir City. And
Cool.
I like noir style stuff like a lot. I like the pacing of the dialogue. I like visually it's like gray and kind of bleak. And it's kind of got like that like beat poet style thing going. So I picked Noir City, and it's got all these things which I love about like the noir genre. And it's about a dude who like stumbles onto like the legacy of a superhero.
Whoa.
And in noir fashion, I'm not going to tell you anything more. It's got an awesome art style. There's got some violence. It's got some intensity.
It's got some violence.
It's got some sick action scenes.
It's got some violence.
I want to just say, just go check out Noir City.
Evil violence. Cool, man.
Yeah.
I am going to go check it out right now.
Yeah. Dude, I have so many things on my list to read right now.
Me too,
I've
man.
been playing too much World of Warcraft, man. I need to start.
Well, just like how you are attracted to artwork, I'm attracted to artwork too. I don't want it to sound like I'm not. Don't give a crap.
Art
about
sucks.
Art.
Yeah,
art sucks. But you know, me and dinos and amphibians kind of have like a ongoing relationship somehow.
It's funny that like your art is dinosaurs. Like I appreciate art, and Gabe appreciates dinosaurs.
Yeah, I love dinos.
Dinos
Anyways,
are tight though.
So of course I was drawn.
I love dinos.
I was drawn to Dino Core.
Yeah.
So dude,
You see the name and you're like, dude.
Dino Core looks awesome.
Do you remember? Sorry to sidetrack. Space Parasaurolophus?
I'm not. Yes, of course I remember. I
That's a tight
still
one.
read that book.
All right, okay.
Anyways,
Sorry.
but
Go check that one out too, guys.
Dino Core is rad, you guys. So go check it out. It's about Carl. It's this little kid. He's 14. He goes and he actually accidentally stumbles onto these dinos that obviously were extinct or thought to be extinct. But he reawakens them, and they become this kind of like elite force, kind of like Beast Wars kind of style. It's pretty tight.
Down.
They like have powers and like power ups, and it's very Power Rangers-y too. So it brings back some good memes.
Beast Wars, Power Rangers, dinosaurs.
But because they're superheroes,
Man.
they also bring back these things called the Saurons, which are like this evil force for evil. So
like Sauron's like Lord of the Rings.
Well, I mean,
Was it spelled the same?
Similar name. It's not spelled the same.
Okay.
So there's Carl. He's this 14-year-old kid, and he has to team up with the Dino Core to take out this evil force that threatens the world. I can't talk right now.
When you were a kid,
I'm like,
did you have like
so excited? I'm tripping over my words.
When you were a kid, did you have dreams that like a superhero team would like bring you on?
Of course, I had dreams that I would acquire superpowers.
Of course.
I mean, like,
absolutely.
Hey,
Well,
like
that's why
maybe
the
if I
superpower-
drink this thing of bleach, it'll be like magic bleach, and I'll
I have
be
the
able.
superpower now. I'm incontinent. Yeah.
All right, let's get to Commander Echo's guest of honor.
Let's do it.
Our guest has arrived.
We are here, Commander Echo's guest of honor, with Wayne of Coin Op Gaming. Is it Gaming Room? Coin Op Gaming Room?
It's Coin Op Game Room.
It says it on
Coin
his
Op
shirt.
Game Room. Hey, it was wrinkled, okay? So I couldn't read
true.
it. What's up, man? Thank you so much.
Not much. That wasn't wrinkles. That was my wrinkles.
Oh, yeah. Sexy man wrinkles. So yeah, dude. So what you got going on, man?
All right, well, right now at Coin Op, we got a lot of different games in right now, you know. We're just sort of trying to keep the solid cocktail and beer scene in North Park alive with some fun games for everybody, you know. It's a good mix of bar culture and not having to talk to anybody because you can play some pinball and be quiet.
That's the best thing. That's the best thing going to the bar. So
I was slightly surprised you were down to do this because, like, you don't need promo. Every time I walk by, it's like packed in here, dude.
It's almost a hindrance, but we're not going to complain, you know.
Hell no, yeah.
People in the bar is people in the bar.
Yeah, exactly. What are the best times to come?
Honestly, it all depends on what you're after. If you're after a good Friday, Saturday nightlife scene, we've got you. We're packed to the brim.
What if you're into chicks?
Tons of different people, dude. Females all day, every day.
Nice.
Yeah. I see girls in here when I walk by. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it really just depends on what you're into. We got pinball tournaments on the first Tuesday of every month, and
Nice.
we got a lot of different things for different folks. We're bringing back the Street Fighter tournament, which is always fun for people. We get a lot of people in for that, and I can't even stand with them on it. It's just not even funny. Some of the people that play that game.
What version of Street Fighter do you guys use?
We're rocking the Street Fighter Tournament Edition 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right
Nice.
on, dude.
The classic. The one that was in everybody's pizza parlor or taco shop growing up.
Sure.
That is something I wanted to comment on. Like, I've been in here quite a few times, but you guys seem to rotate games. I mean, it seems like you always got the best of the best going on.
We got a couple of tried and
inside.
trues that stick around. You know,
Okay.
there's certain ones you can't get rid of, like
Simpsons
and Ninja Turtles. Those are,
X-Men.
you know, the 4-player and 6-player like fun games to get everybody together and playing. You know, but we have been rotating some new things around. We just got this Neo Geo in, and it's 100 games in one, and that does not mean that there are 100 great games in there, but there are some really funny special games in there.
That's awesome,
like
man.
there is a game called Captain Tomato.
Captain Tomato.
You are a flying tomato with 2 flying fists in front of you, and it plays like 1945 or the airplane games like Galaga, where you're just
top-down shooter.
man.
yeah, but you just shoot this tomato's fists at people.
We're gonna have to get on that, dude. Like after the show.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
for sure.
a niche game, that's for sure.
So obviously, for like a lot of these places, you know, like you have a place like this. It's such an awesome thing, but how does it start? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious for most people how it starts. You know, you're with your friends and you're like, man, we should be doing this, and how cool would it be if we could just make a business out of playing video games and drinking beer? But it's such a great idea. I think everyone has these ideas, but for you and the company, how'd you guys put this into action? Going?
Honestly, it just goes to show our ownership group and how quickly they are to get the ball rolling with something. They had seen this idea in other cities, realized it wasn't in San Diego yet, realized that North Park was the perfect community for it, and that there was no way that it wasn't going to work, you know, and it's just a testament to our
this
group.
Location too, man.
Oh, you can't beat it.
Foot traffic city.
Location.
And North Park is a growing community of people that care about certain things. Like, we're a community of people willing to throw an extra $1 or $2 to have a better beer.
Oh yeah.
We'll spend the extra $2 as opposed so we can have a nice IPA as opposed to a PBR. If we're gonna drink PBR, we'd sit at our house on our couch and do it.
Yep. And solitude. You don't even see us do it. Absolutely. So what aspect of Coin Op is like the passion that brought you here? Like, is it the pinball? Is it the arcade games?
It's definitely
really
the pinball.
Freaking good at pinball. I was watching him play Walking Dead over there.
No, he's like
damn.
gnarly, scary good at pinball.
He has like all these little intonations and like little things I didn't even know you could do in pinball.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, I only started playing pinball about 6-8 months ago. And I am not good.
For those of you.
I am not good.
Well, you're better than a dude that has been playing for years and years and has never been very good.
Yeah, it's just it's super fun to me. It's just something that caught on to me really quick, and I just love it. It's costing me an arm and a leg currently.
Yeah.
When you break down $40 in quarters every other day, you're like, come on.
Dang, dude. Well, that's how you get good. You spend a bunch of money.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah.
You gotta travel for the machines, you know.
That's tight. So what's like the choosing process for what you guys bring in here?
Well, it's kind of rotated based on, we get rid of what's not selling well.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a really tried and true. We like to keep classic games in, games everybody grew up with, whether it be as far back as Paperboy or it's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or NBA Jam from when, our generation was a little younger. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's some things that we are sacred to us and we're not getting rid of ever. They're ours. But for the most part, we just go by what's going to work well with our audience here and what is going to sell, basically,
Yeah. That's tight. And you guys have like tabletop games as well here? I saw there's some Connect 4.
There's some Connect 4 and some giant Jenga.
Dude.
And we have Cards Against Humanity, which on like a nice chill night, you get 15, 20 people playing here, and it gets a little outrageous.
On a nice chill night.
Like over a dozen people playing Cards Against Humanity. Yeah, that's chill. Yeah, the only other barcade that I've been to was in Denver, and it's called One Up.
I've heard of One Up, actually.
Yeah,
I've got a lot of friends from Denver.
Denver's awesome. And I think I was like 21. I didn't even know that concept existed at the time. My sister took me there, and I was like, why isn't this in every city, including the one I live in, San Diego? And then a couple years later,
here we come.
This existed,
yeah.
So
it makes so much sense for San Diego, too. I mean, this is something we talk about often on the show, but we have Comic-Con, we have Tabletop Commons, we have, the best comic book store in the world, Villainous Lair.
Tied for first with Meltdown.
But they're the same. They're the same. Meltdown.
Yeah.
But I mean specifically San Diego.
Yeah.
But it's like there's no reason why, we shouldn't be able to create this mecca of nerd-isms or whatever you would call it here. And it doesn't have to get weird. It doesn't have to be a weird thing.
I'm willing to let it get weird here now and again.
Are you willing to let it get weird?
Yeah. Why not?
I mean, I just think that it still feels like people are scared to let that happen, I mean, it's like, even when it comes to Comic-Con, people are like, well, I mean, like, if Comic-Con leaves, whatevs. It's like, no, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Like, that's just bad for everybody. Even if you're not into comics, like, just like economically, like, it'd be bad for San
It is
Diego.
such a boost to the downtown economics, especially where it shows up in the middle of summer, where a lot of people are hanging out at the beaches.
And why not?
They're not downtown. You know what I mean? It's hot and sticky and gross. And why would you be there when there's a beach? Well, Comic-Con's a reason to be there instead of the beach, and it's one of the biggest parts of San Diego to me. Like,
absolutely.
To not have that and to not walk around downtown and try and find that Wookiee to hang out with that would be heartbreaking for me.
Yeah,
definitely. And it's a cool dichotomy that San Diego has. It's like beach culture and nerd culture are like kind of coming together. And it's like, it's totally cool to see that happening, man.
Apparently we have the most like retro gaming retailers too in San Diego, in California.
That's
at least,
really cool.
Which I didn't know because I was looking up. I research this stuff all the time. It's kind of embarrassing, but I think it's there's a couple places in like Ocean Beach. So basically, there's a lot of really cool under the cover kind of nerdisms that go on in San Diego, and I don't know. It's like places like this. We need them.
Oh, yeah.
We need them, we really, really do. And even if you aren't into this stuff, like, I don't think people realize, what you had until it's gone kind of thing, so.
And I think we do a lot for as much as we can for this community and to be part of this community. And we try to be very active in anything going on. We do 30th for 30th every month, except for February. Because you can't do 30th on 30th in February. It just doesn't make sense.
That'd be a little hard, I guess.
Yeah, it would be. It's a rough one. It's more like March 1st on 30th.
It doesn't have the same ring to it.
Nah, it doesn't quite work as well. But no, we try to be active in our community and support North Park and North Park bars, because this is a very special bar scene. When to me, like, nerd culture doesn't stop at video games and funny board games and weird movies. You gotta take into the fact that, to me, like, something that's nerd culture is something you gotta think about a little bit, something that you gotta dig a little deeper if you want the full taste of it. And the way North Park approaches beer and libations is, I think, nerdy in a great way, because you gotta know what you gotta know something to know something. You can't just walk in and order a Jack and Coke. That doesn't doesn't sit so well. Not when you have choices like we can give you. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you guys had any rowdy customers getting crazy with the games at all? Because I would have a hard time not doing that if I'm drunk and I'm getting frustrated at some pinball.
Oh, there is some moments. We have a 4-player Battle Royale Pac-Man, which tends to get very, very competitive on a Friday and Saturday night.
Sure.
There's a bit of hollering going on, as well as with NBA Jam.
Oh, dude, I'll bet. Me and my brother would definitely get in fights over that game back in the day.
But other than that, our clientele is really like it's North Park, man. It's laid back, it's chill. Nobody's getting angry about anything. You know, it's just fun competition sometimes. You know,
Not a lot of bros come in here, I can imagine.
I mean, you know, there's a couple.
Yeah.
We don't discriminate. You know, we'll pour anybody 21 and up a beer.
Nice.
I think that's
Change
a good,
out their dollars for quarters.
Yeah.
that's a good motto to have.
That's tight. So what would you say is your favorite game in here?
I've been stuck on the Walking Dead pinball for a little bit, but we got a
see that earlier.
AC/DC limited edition pinball that has also been. Oh, it's a little much, and it's it's really fun. A lot of old AC/DC songs in it, and a lot of cool animations. It's a Stern pinball game, and as far as pinball goes, like, you know, there's not many companies making pinball machines anymore.
Yeah.
But Stern has been staying true for the last couple of years, and they have great artwork in their games. Like, all of their games have super detailed. They use only the best quality of products, super intelligent flipper designs and stuff.
Wow.
So they're really fun, hard games. They're not easy. They're a little bit faster than most games, than a Bally or a Williamsburg. But that Stern, the limited edition AC/DC, has been beating me up. I cannot even. I can't.
$40.
I can't crack it. It defeats me every time. You know. So those have been my big thing. But other than that, and finding the niche games in Neo Geo, I mean, there's some funny Neo Geo games in there.
Yeah, Tamago, dude. Get down on some of that.
Was it Major Tamago?
It's Captain Tomajo.
Tomajo.
Captain
Tomajo.
Tomajo. Dude. All right.
Check that out.
We're checking that out. Is it
Absolutely.
2-player?
I'm pretty sure everything's 2-player on that game.
Get down,
Nice.
dude.
Tight. What would have been like the crowd favorites in here?
Definitely the Battle Royale Pac-Man. That gets a lot of play and is a lot of fun. But, you know, arcade basketball. People line up for that. They love it. They love it, and it's you get people playing it again. And we have a 2-player that's, you know, a versus setting, and you get everything from couples playing to 2 best friends going at it to random strangers just trying to beat each other.
Arch
you know,
nemesis.
That's pretty tight, man. Making friendships and breaking friendships.
you know.
I'm down
The
with
game
that.
right there.
There's definitely been some guys that have dug themselves some holes over there.
Nice. How long has this existed, man?
So right now we're actually coming up on our 2-year anniversary. On
Dang, it feels like it's been way longer than that.
No,
it feels
we're
like this has been a staple for a long time.
we're still toddlers, you know.
Yeah.
We're still just learning to walk. But yeah, on October 21st is our 2-year anniversary. We at midnight we do a giant toast because we opened on October 22nd. So, you know, definitely feel free to come by, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to be a good time.
Definitely.
Like, we're going to have a live band in-house that night, and
That's a Thursday, right?
it's a Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday night, yeah. So,
Do you guys often have live music in here?
no, this is actually a first for us. Every once in a while we'll have a DJ.
Yeah.
For special occasions, DJ Multi-Ball. Shout out to Ricky.
Nice.
But, yeah, no, this is the first time we're actually going to have live music.
That's pretty cool.
Full
That's
band
awesome.
set up in the corner by Off-Road.
Yeah.
That's
rad,
wicked,
dude.
man.
Is that something you guys are planning on doing more in the future? Or is this just like
This
a
is
special
sort of a
occasion?
tester right now. We're going
Yeah.
to see how it goes. We're going to
Okay.
see where it lands, you know?
Yeah.
But we're definitely looking to have one of the better parties of the year for our 2-year anniversary.
Hell yeah.
All games will be on free play. There'll be drink specials. It'll be a great time.
That
Dude,
is
free
wicked.
play. Hell yeah.
Oh, we do,
Dan-
and we do
now
free
Dan's
play.
gonna go before he's like, let's see.
Yeah. Last Sunday of
You
every
and me,
month
it's
is
like,
free
oh,
play
I
with
have
us
to spend
too.
quarters? The last Sunday of every month?
Last Sunday. So
Good to know, dude.
it's a good time. It gets a little crowded in here, but you know everybody's having a good time and
Yeah.
vibing pretty well.
Did you grow up in San Diego?
No, I'm from upstate New York, man.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, do you remember Wonderland? Do you remember that spot?
Of course I remember Wonderland. Dude.
Free, like
Yeah.
the whole back section of this arcade was all free play.
Oh.
And I would just go in there and
Everything
I
was
would
5 cents. Everything else was 5 cents.
Exactly,
wasn't it?
yeah.
5 cents.
5
Yeah,
cents.
dude. Yeah,
It
so
was
I would just
crazy.
spend my entire day back there because I just wanted to play stuff the
It
entire
really
time.
was Wonderland. It really was.
It was tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
So-
opposed to like a Dave & Buster's, which you're going to spend like $40
Well,
in there.
I mean, like Dave and Buster's is cool, but like we never got to really experience that until like adults, you know.
It's
And,
kind of
like,
meant for adults though, right?
But we're not.
It's-
You're not allowed in there. Isn't it 21 and up?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, exactly.
See what I mean? I don't even really know anything about Dave. and Buster's.
No, there's kids in there. There's totally kids in there.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I've only
I
been,
think
like,
you
a
just
few
can't
times.
drink.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like the opposite of this place, which is like small and it's like meant for, I don't know, you bring your homies here and
See,
you
this
like,
is more intimate.
Exactly.
Yeah, we try to have a cozy feel
Exactly.
for sure.
It's cozy
This is
in there.
awesome.
Dave & Buster's is just like, oh, this is big.
It's
and
like the Walmart of arcades.
It really is.
I hope
dude.
Dave and Buster's is never on this shit.
Yeah.
Well, Walmart is like hugely successful and like is here to stay.
Yeah,
and
let's
stuff.
try to spin it. Let's try to spin it real quick.
Yeah,
just in
yeah,
case.
Way to cover it up. Way to cover it up, guys.
Yeah. And you know, I've brought a flask into Walmart before. You get drunk at Walmart. So yeah, dude.
Who hasn't brought a flask into Walmart?
You're not
thought
doing
that's what you're
Walmart,
supposed to
right? Yeah. I think they give you a pamphlet on the way. And like, did you forget your flask? Nope.
You can borrow ours.
An old Polish lady gives you one. Yeah.
It just has rubbing alcohol in it. There's literally a leak covered by a Band-Aid.
That's tight. Yeah, dude. This is like, I'm kind of ashamed to admit it, but this is my first time in here.
Oh, is it
I've always walked by and been like, dude, that's too gnarly for me right now. There's a lot of people, and I'm always by myself when I'm walking by. If I had
Well, that's the
friends-
beauty of like this place and by yourself. You can just ignore other people and play some pinball
That's
or play
very
some
true.
games and stuff. I mean that. I started working here by hanging out here.
Yeah.
And you know, I have my spurts of social actions, but
Yeah.
I have times where I don't want to talk to a human being at all.
Yeah.
And this is the perfect bar for that. You can get a beer.
That's really
and you
good
can
to
play
know.
a game, and you can throw your back to the world for a little bit.
That's really good to know, actually, because that's the thing about bars is you're like, I don't want to go by myself. I'm gonna look like a creeper just drinking a beer, like
Yeah.
at the bar. Like I'm not talking to anybody. I'm like on my phone the whole time. Like why wouldn't I just get a 6-pack and go home and like watch?
Exactly.
Netflix or
Well, the obligation's a little less here.
something? Yeah.
You can give your love to the game as opposed to humans.
Yeah. Well, he likes. Well,
He gives his love everywhere. Do I?
I'm actually just gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah. That's
Speaking
tight,
of
dude.
giving your love, you want to get to your favorite part?
The Twitter questions? I don't know why you still think that's my favorite. I like that
It is.
part.
It
Twitter
is.
questions are great,
Because
but
that's kind of like you're kind of like the boss of Twitter questions.
okay.
bro.
Well, let's do. I'm gonna be like Merlin right now. I'm just gonna have them appear in front of me.
okay, let's
Is
do
that
it.
cool?
Make it happen. Whoa! What? Dude.
Never cease to amaze.
I told you. See, he does
Know
stuff.
I could do that.
He does stuff like that. It's his freaking.
That's why
it's
you're in
his
charge
favorite
of Twitter questions.
Yeah.
I have the ability to
That's why
conjure
he's
laptops.
That's why he's in charge of a lot of things. Let's just put it that way.
Apple's been trying to get a hold of him for years.
Conjure laptops. Dude. I mean, they're like kind of crappy, like 2007 ones, but
This is 2012, bro.
is it?
It's just great
Yeah.
to use the word conjure with laptop.
yeah, dude.
Something so
You're
archaic.
not playing Horvath, yeah.
This is Windows
Okay.
95, dog.
Nice. All right, first one is from @xtrini_spinnyx. Okay, it's like the classic. You put an X at the beginning and the end.
Oh, they're in a hardcore.
Why do you look
You're
at
like
me?
kind of hard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So straight edge spinny here.
hardcore. I remember hardcore.
Trini Spinny is probably straight edge and has X's on their hands.
Yeah.
Trudy and Spinny, are you straight edge and have X on your hands?
Yeah.
Please.
Do you listen to Seosin?
I listen to sales.
Okay.
I'm not ashamed.
I was able to stop by San Diego and check out your bar before. Very impressed. I wanted to know how to describe you to my friends back here, and do you consider yourself more of an arcade or a bar?
Where's back here?
Yeah. What's
Well-
the hardcore capital of the world?
Ohio?
Ohio?
Maybe?
Just the whole state?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used
the
to be a
whole state of
hardcore
Ohio.
He always asks me this because I used to be
You used to wear eyeliner.
and have like the cut and
Yeah.
See, I was New York hardcore. It was more basketball jerseys and
nice.
New Balances. and
Yeah.
Talk real tough the whole time like this. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hardcore kids
they
here
tried
are like,
they tried to do that out here, but like everyone just kept beating them up, so it didn't work. It's like
the
nah.
metal kids and the punks and stuff. Yeah. The good old days. So yeah, do you consider yourself more of an arcade or more of a bar?
I think that's an odd question for us because we definitely walk a thin line in between the two. You know, but I would definitely say if you want to describe us, I would just say fun. Duh.
We're beating up on Trini's spinning here.
Trini, we love you. Thank you.
Nothing but love for you, Trin.
Yes. I mean,
little
it's an
Trin
arcade where you can get beers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's every kid that was stealing beers out of their dad's fridge at 15's dream come true.
Yeah.
I can legitimately drink a beer and pretend I'm Bart Simpson.
I feel like we're like this isn't going to get off subject too much, but I feel like we're in the perfect age range for like stuff like this to be happening right now.
Well, I think this is built for our age group,
seriously,
for our demographic.
Well, this I think I kind of feel a little, I don't know, kind of like stoked because we're getting all these awesome comic book movies right now that are coming out. You know, a lot of them are really good. Some of them aren't so good, but a lot of them are.
There's
really
a line
good.
walk. There's a fine line walk.
They're talking about doing an adult like Power Rangers
really
live action movie, and like but they keep talking about it, and it's crazy because it's like, dude, it's like our time right now. You know, like all the stuff we grew up loving, like you said, you know, stealing beers out of dad's fridge and like going over to your friend's house when his mom was at work, and I don't know, it's just like, man, we get to do
a little bit of Donkey
stuff.
Kong Country and a head buzz.
That was like some sense memories.
Man. It was Link's Awakening on Nintendo Super Street Boy, or what was it? Super
Game Boy?
Super Game Boy, yeah. I can't remember. That's crazy.
Did you know that Super Game Boys had the entirety of a Game Boy inside them because the SNES didn't have the processing power to like emulate Game Boy. So there's straight up a Game Boy inside the Super Game Boy just without a screen.
It's outrageous.
That is ridiculous, man.
I just read it.
I just got a new Super Smash Brothers for N64. And I can't save my game. I'm like, I've unlocked Jigglypuff 25 times.
Why can't you save your game?
Because the battery inside of it's dead. And I was just like,
cartridges.
You know, and I was just like, I like couldn't figure it out, and I finally looked on a website, and they were just like, I was like, oh my god!
And there's nothing you can do.
Old technology. No, you can take it apart and put a new watch battery in it.
Oh, okay.
But you got to get the little screwdriver. It's like a triangle. I got people that know.
One.
Yeah.
The one that has like the.
Yeah. It's like this screwdriver was used only in one place in the world at one time.
Yep.
That was by a bunch of Japanese guys to make Nintendo.
It's like Microsoft has a star-shaped one.
Yeah.
That nobody else uses. Or maybe they still do. I don't know. All right, next one is from, dude, so fitting. You got the year, 1984, Funyuns. Everyone loves Funyuns. This is at Funyun_night, 1984.
Funyun night, dude. Onion night. That's awesome. That is awesome.
This guy. Okay, love the Space Gentleman. As a regular. Oh, this guy comes here all the time.
Oh, what's your name, dude?
Just Funyun
Come
night.
on, Funyun night.
All right. Well,
show yourself.
Fine face. As a regular, I wanted to know if you ever plan on expanding the area or if you ever plan on opening other locations. Good freaking question. Yeah.
Right on. Well, we just did open a new location, but we opened it in Sacramento, California. We're trying to branch out a little bit to other cities with little niche neighborhoods similar to North Park, you know, and it's highly successful in Sacramento already, and we have double the space up there, which, you know, we're the true blues. We're the originals here.
That's the way it always is, man. Yeah.
But we're a little jealous of their space. I won't lie there. They got a lot of room. They have probably twice as many games as we do. They have 10 pinball machines. 10 pinball machines. You know what that does to my heart?
I got to take you here with me sometime at the Twin Galaxies Festival.
Dude,
you got to take me there.
No, I do got to take him there. I try. 1,500 pinball machines on free play.
Oh, they'd have to kick me out.
Dude, it's ridiculous. It is
They'd be like, you've been here for 4 days.
Come with me.
Go.
You need to eat something and sleep, dude.
I have this camel pack full of Hawaiian Punch. You leave me alone.
Well, if you're a VIP, they give you free beer, too.
Oh, my God.
I'll take
they're
care
definitely kicking me out.
January. Come with me, man. We'll do it in January.
I'm down.
All right. So are you guys planning on expanding this area at all? Like, I don't even know.
Currently, there's no plan for that.
Yeah. Like,
but it's always something we like to kick around. Yeah, we're surrounded by other businesses that are also very successful. I mean, it's 30th Street in North Park, where you can't go wrong being here and being around this community.
It's not like PB where Pacific Beach, for those of you not in San Diego, where businesses turn around like weekly.
Right. No, yeah, that's North Park's a community, I feel like, and we're a very strong, tight-knit community.
And they take care, everyone takes care of their own. Which
Exactly.
is really cool.
Especially industry in this neighborhood. I cannot tell you how much love and hospitality I've gotten. And I've only been up here about a year and a half now, you know, and I get more love than I could have ever imagined from a community.
That's tight,
you know?
dude. Good job, San Diego.
Yeah, keep up the good work.
Do you know what I heard about years ago that would be real awesome to see in here is urinal games. Have you heard about these?
Yeah. Like a clown's mouth you pee in or something?
Close. It's like it's a urinal that has LEDs built into it, and you're like playing like Space Invaders or like Frogger with like your stream. It's in Japan, obviously.
The Japanese are at the height of everything.
If you're watching or you're listening to the podcast version of this, I am shaking my head, right now, like just looking at Dan.
Why would you shake your head at that? Wouldn't you want to play that? I mean, it would encourage you to
maybe
like, hold
one
your pee
time
for a
just to
long
say
time.
that I did it, but after that, no.
I would be going back.
I feel like it would lead to customers holding their pee for that extended play time. Like you're not going to get a high score unless you like wait and wait, and then I'm just sitting there like, all right, I can't do it anymore. I gotta go. Yeah.
There's a
Kidney
bar.
infections on the rise in North Park.
We're getting off a bunch of tangents again, but there's a bar in Portland, I believe, that my buddy was telling me about, and I think it's Tuesdays or Wednesdays. They do a penny beer.
Oh wow!
Beer for a penny. A penny.
That sounds like
1 cent.
a bit of a mess.
As long
It's like Bevmo, dude.
as you don't go to the bathroom.
Whoa.
So before you break the seal, you get penny beers?
Before you break the seal. And you know what the thing is? This is how gnarly it is, dude. This is how gnarly it gets.
So like
People will just piss on themselves. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. I gotta find out the name of the bar. People will just piss on themselves and just get like blasted drunk, and then just walk out of there just like covered in piss, and they have to like clean it out every
that's
night.
very Portland.
Or on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, that's
very
Freaking
Oh, those
Portland.
Portlandians.
Yeah, dude. All right, next one is from @anomaly.sos. What seems to be the most popular beer and popular game? Let's start with that before you get to part 2.
I'll start with popular beer.
Yeah.
That's a rough question. I mean, it's San Diego. IPAs sell better than any other beer.
Sculpin's still getting a lot of love.
All the time. We get a lot of love from the Alpine beers, the Duet and the Nelson especially.
Classic,
Those two IPAs, we can't keep them in house. We blow a keg a day when we have them.
I love hearing
Easy.
that, man. Yeah.
And then, I mean, I'm just gonna shout out a favorite one that I have, which is Fall Brewery, which is a North Park brewery. Mm-hmm. They have the Green Hat IPA.
It's a great one.
Dude, it's amazing. It's the most summery IPA. Like, I'm sad summer's over because I feel like that beer is not going to be around anymore.
That's their Legend of Zelda beer, actually. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's their water temple right there.
Hell yeah, it is.
That's dope.
Then I guess popular game. I mean, it's right there between the arcade and arcade basketball is extremely popular, and the 4-player Battle Royale Pac-Man.
I've honestly never even seen that before, man.
It's a little. I'll show you in a little bit. It's a little outrageous.
Let's get in a fist fight, dude. You'll clearly win. You're from New York.
Yeah, I don't want to get in a fist fight with him.
Yeah.
That's all you, buddy.
Double team him, dude. All right, second part is, also, do you ever have any special events that we should know about? I mean, you guys got the anniversary coming
Great
up.
question.
We have the anniversary coming up.
At the
Exactly.
end of every month.
And actually, we have the Chinar 70 release party on Monday, where we'll be doing Chinar 70 specials. And we do a nice little concoction called a Bronar, which is bourbon and Chinar.
Nice.
Don't Bronar me if you don't know me. You know what I mean? So we got the party on Monday for that. We have the anniversary party coming up with Botanico Chango playing.
Botanico Chango.
Yeah, it's just one of those names that's fun to say. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have free play last Sunday of every month, and we have Family Day is the first Sunday of every month, where with a parent or guardian, somebody under 21 can come in, but only till 6.
Cool.
At
So
6.
no alcohol is being served then?
No, well, alcohol is being served, but it's being monitored very closely.
Okay.
We have extra staff on
That's
hand to make sure that there's
rad,
no underage drinking. And it's also not the type of thing where, like, some dude that's 22 who dates a girl that's 20, he's not going to be able to bring her in here.
It's not a parent or guardian. Yeah.
You need to have a parent or guardian.
Yeah.
So. But
Dan's trying to, like, find a way around it.
But there's
How can
definitely
I get away with
All these
this?
17-year-olds I've been dating. That's gross.
there's definitely a couple of dads that are just like, Oh, thank God. Yeah, just go away from me and I'm going to have a beer.
Rad, dude. I'm trying to think of where else you could even do that as a parent.
Chuck E. Cheese, but once again, we're at the flask.
Yeah,
Chuck E. Cheese
you got a
sucks.
flask in your sleeve, just like, ah.
Again, I hope we never have Chuck E. Cheese on the show.
You think we ever will? Why would we?
Listen, if you guys are meeting
no
up with
offense.
Chuck, you let me know.
I want to meet him. I got some beef.
He owes me some money.
He owes a lot of people money.
Chuck's got a serious cheese problem.
If you didn't know, yeah. All right, let's move on to the last one. Is from Go I Miiverse. Is that a safe way to pronounce that, or is it like Gua?
Well,
like,
Miiverse,
with like a
Miiverse is
French-
Nintendo.
The Miiverse is the easy part of that.
Yeah, I don't know about the Go-I.
Go I?
Go I.
Gua? I'm gonna go with Gua, like French style
Oh,
pronunciation.
yeah.
Okay.
Daft
Well
Punk's
played.
asking questions.
Do you feel that there's a push to get more gaming bars open in San Diego, and would you welcome the competition? I personally think it would be awesome.
Yeah, I got nothing against competition like that. I mean,
Yeah.
as far as the bar industry goes, the more the merrier. There's plenty enough for everybody to eat. And,
As you were saying, this place is, it gets crowded.
Yeah.
Like every place is, it's not like,
and that's every place in North Park right now. I
Yeah,
mean, I think that's
definitely.
just the neighborhood that North Park is and the crowd that's attracted to this place. And, but
And it's like a nice stop along like the way, like you're bar hopping. This is like going to be one of your spots.
But I mean, as far as the competition aspect of it goes, we feel confident that what we do excellently.
Yeah.
And that you can take our formula and you can try to recreate it, but you're not us and you're not going to be able to do it and have the atmosphere and have the fun that we have. We have more fun than anybody. That's why we
Yeah.
work here. That's why we have fun. We do this for fun.
that's awesome.
And you guys you have the name recognition too. Like people are like, Coin Up. That's the barcade in San Diego. Yeah.
You guys are a San Diego staple. As far as we are concerned, you are
Absolutely.
indeed a San Diego staple.
Well, we welcome such titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We'll make it known, man. We're gonna shout it from the rooftops, my friend.
So basically, bring it on, guys. If you think you can do this better,
Can you unconjure that now?
You
I
want
can
to?
try. Just gonna like slam it on the road.
Throw it behind you.
Oops, I broke the go back there. So yeah, dude, what kind of... I always want to ask this because I'm sure there's people out there that are having the same idea across the country in their city that they don't have a barcade. Do you
Yeah.
have any like words of wisdom or advice for the people that might want to start something like this?
Just pay attention to your customers. When your customers say something's broken, you got to fix it then and there. I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the hardest parts about this is the amount of traffic we get and the amount of people we get. Simple things like the coin mechs jamming is a pretty common issue, and you got to know what you're doing. You got to maintain your games and maintain your space. But I mean, just remember that you got to be a bar and you got to be a service.
Yep.
And you got to like show people a good time, and you've got to do it right, and that's... There's no way to make any particular... Like, there's been tons of bar formulas that have worked and will always work, But the big thing is execution always, Everybody can always start with the same thing and get different results. You got to execute and you got to do your thing.
Absolutely. Choose your neighborhood wisely and take care of your customers, man.
Yeah.
Preach it, brother.
From
Hell yeah.
From the mountain.
deep down in the valley.
We're so white. Is he allowed to say that?
What?
Half Black Gabe?
Oh,
allowed to say these things?
yes, I give you
Okay, you
permission.
give him-
Oh, thank you. Well,
Sweet.
I'm now that white guy.
Before, dude.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Hey,
man.
guys, thanks for having me. Thanks
of
for
course.
plugging us a bit and giving
Let's-
us the love,
Let's do a DLOD event here at some point.
Let's
man.
do it. Yeah.
Dude, let's
Do
do
it
it.
right now.
Let's do it right now.
I'm not scared.
You guys are gonna go duke it out now on
That's
Pac-Man?
right, dude. Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll report results next week. Just have a black eye. My arm in a sling. I didn't win, basically. I lost, yeah. Hey, thank you, Wayne.
Thank you,
Brad,
guys.
can
Thank
we-
you, man.
Awkward handshake, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
That wasn't awkward at all.
Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, one of these.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
Ew.
Thank you guys so much for watching the DLOD show. Dan is like gone because he's gonna go play.
We're gonna play
video
Pac-Man.
games. So he's out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check us out on DLODband.com. Check us out on battlecastshow.com. Talk to Dan at Battlecast Show
Go to our Facebook.
on Twitter. Go to the Twitter.
Go to our
Battlecast.
Twitter too, yeah. At Battlecast Show.
At Battlecast Show.
On both Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah. So check it
I
out.
said to come back to
Come say hi. Thank you so much for your questions. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Come check out Coin Op Game Room, you guys. It's going to be amazing. They have so much cool stuff coming up. Great place to hang out. And I got to go make sure Dan's not getting into trouble.
Dude, hurry up with this outro.
Okay.
You're taking way too long.
Peace.
This has been the Digital Lizards of Doom Show live at Meltdown. 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 Meltdown.